I grew up Catholic. I was a altar boy. I was later, I was a reader. And as an altar boy, I got in trouble because when I was, I was in grade school. No, I was still an altar boy when I was a freshman I was in 8th grade, and I wrote and published an article for U.S. Catholic Magazine. And when they notified me it had been published, I was jubilant and told my parents, and I had written this thing about baptism.
Mm-hmm.
And they didn't read it. I think I probably gave it to them or whatever. And that Mass, the visiting priest, Father Rosello, who was going to be one of my high school teachers, during the sermon in front of the whole congregation, he asked to see me after Mass, which is not just unusual. I've been going to Mass 6 days a week my entire life.
Wow.
Up till this point, and I never had heard anybody called out, and it couldn't be good. So I go in the sacristy where the priest puts on his robes and his wine and stuff is stored, and he started punching me in the arm like a machine gun, bam, 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 bam. Not, hurting me terribly, but punching me enough that I backed me up against the wall. And how blasphemous that I published this thing about baptism, because in it I called for baptism being delayed for 12 years until the child had been educated in all religions,
right,
and could choose. And the magazine, unbeknownst to me, published it and wrote in the precept. It would be great if you could find this. It was a long time ago, but it said in the precept that it was like, this is an example of why Catholic education is failing in our Catholic schools, because this miscreant, right till you read this from a sinner, and they published the name of I don't know.
This miscreant,
and I got in all sorts of trouble.
This miscreant had the gall to
question,
to suggest that maybe we allow people to choose their own religion rather than force it down their throats when they're babies.